Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got a cold and warm review of the June scent of the month with Scentsy. The scent is lemon, sugar, and sage. And so I have got bars here. These arrived recently, but then I had gotten my whiff box a couple days ago and I didn't have time to film it then. I'll film it here shortly. But I had gotten a bar of lemon, sugar, and sage in that, and I decided to warm it. So I warmed some of it in my office. I did 2 cubes in my office. I also did it in each of my bathrooms, so 1 cube in each bathroom. So far I have melted this in 3 different spaces and melted half a bar of it. So I can tell you how it performs more or less, at least in my home, and I'll let you know what it smells like to me as well. And again, every nose is different, so watch lots of videos, get lots of opinions, and make your decisions. All right, so the warmer of the month is called Lemonly Yours, and it's very cute. I did not pick it up, but the scent of the month is, of course, lemon, sugar, and sage. And again, these are available June 1st for everybody. You can get the bar a month early in the whiff box this month, and you can also get the bar early if you're a consultant. You can get it in the consultant kit as well as the warmer. I did not get the warmer, like I said, but that will be available for everyone June 1st. There we go. All right, so Scentsy says this is in the citrus category. Here we have the scent breakdown of notes. Scentsy's description of this scent is lemon, sugar, and sage. Cheerful Meyer lemon sparkles alongside cool blue sage and wild sugar cane. And again, it's in the citrus category. The top note, they have that Meyer lemon. The mid notes, they have the blue sage. And in the base notes, they have the wild sugar cane. Now notice here that the sugar cane note is very green. It's not like sugar cubes or sugar crystals. It is green sugar cane. So fresh sugar cane. So there is that. Now the bar, cold sniff. It is a cleaner lemon. If you do not like a cleaner lemon, this will not be for you. Now the sage, I was really hoping it would be the same type of sage that's in like that very sweet kind of Scentsy sage that Scentsy sometimes uses. This is different. This to my nose reads more floral than herbal. I get almost like a chamomile scent to it. Like I would have bet chamomile to my nose. So for me, this is like a cleaner lemon with chamomile and a small amount of sweetness, but not very much. This is not what I would call a sweet lemon. This is more of a cleaner lemon. It is much less strong than something like Squeeze the Day. Yeah, it is much less sweet than something like Follow the Rainbow. No, Luck of the Rainbow. Luck of the Rainbow was a scent of the month, I want to say in March. And it was a beautiful, sweet lemon scent. People thought it smelled like Fruit Loops. It's very fun and fruity. Lemon, sugar, and sage, though, this is more of a cleaner lemon with a distinctly green or floral undertone to it. Yeah, I think if you like fresh, clean lemon scents, this is probably going to be for you. For me, it wasn't what I hoped it was going to be on cold. I was hoping for more of like a true sage, like an herbal sage. And for me, it is more either green and not in like a sage way. And again, we're not talking Thanksgiving turkey sage here either. This is more of like a almost sharp green or floral type note here to my nose. So there's that one. Pretty similar on the front and back. I would say I get more of the green floral type note I'm getting here, more on the back. So yeah, this one, I threw it in my, again, office, 2 cubes, and then 1 cube in each bathroom. And I would say in the one bathroom, it did about a medium. Overall, this is like a 24-hour or less scent. I would say like 20 to 24 hours in my home at least. In one of the bathrooms, it seemed to go less time, but the office and the other bathroom, it seemed to go 20 to 24 hours. So fairly average for duration. Strength, like light medium to medium at best. In the office, which is kind of like a regular sized bedroom, it did, I would say like a light medium. Like it didn't really like fill the room like I'd hoped. Like when I was sitting at my desk near the warmer, you could definitely smell it. But it wasn't as strong as I would have expected for a lemon scent, and lemon tends to be strong. Lemon scents tend to be quite strong. So it wasn't as strong as I expected based on the scent notes. So for me, the performance fell a little bit flat compared to what I was expecting. The longevity, not so much. The longevity was about what I expected, especially from a citrus scent, but the strength was a little bit lower than I expected. Now that could be because these are new bars that were poured recently, I'm not sure, but these were not as strong as expected. And for me, the scent appeal is just not what I'd hoped. It's just not for me. I kind of wish I had just left it with the whiff box and not gotten the scent of the month kit, because this one is just not one that I can see myself reaching for. So it's not a bad scent. It's just not the type of lemon I would typically go for. And I'm a lemon lover. I like lemon bakery, but I also like just general sweet lemons. I also like a good middle of the road lemon. But this one does veer a little bit into cleaner territory for me, and those ones I don't care for as much. Now that being said, something like the classic Squeeze the Day that's in our catalog year round, that one is a cleaner lemon, but it does have a slight vanilla cream note, and that one I prefer, not only because it is stronger and longer lasting, it just has more balance, whereas this one I feel is cleaner lemon, but it has like a green floral tone to it, and it doesn't perform as well, in my home at least. So that is my thoughts on lemon sugar and sage. For me, this was a little bit disappointing. I do think this is going to have a crowd that enjoys it. I think if you like kind of a fresh, clean lemon, this may be it. But if you're looking for that sugar in the note, in the name, there's not a whole lot of sugar to be had here. And the sage is not what I'd hoped as far as Scentsy sage usually is. Now, one thing I haven't smelled yet is the lemon sugar and sage pod. In the consultant kit, you do get a pod pack as well. So I'll give this a sniff, because sometimes the pod packs are pretty much identical to the wax, and other times they're quite different. So let's give this one a sniff and see how similar it is. This is way nicer. The pods are way nicer. This is more lemon. This is more like Meyer lemon. It's like a true lemon scent. This is more like a true, like you've sliced a lemon and you've juiced it and you're sniffing the juice. Yeah, I can almost smell like the lemon seeds in this. That's nice. This is more like a true lemon, like just a fresh sliced lemon. This has a lot more of that green, almost floral tone to it. And again, for me, that floral tone reads kind of like chamomile. Like similar to the note that you would get in chamomile and vanilla from last year's mental health collection. One thing I noticed in the bathroom when I was warming this is that something about that green floral note, must be the sage, something about that note to me on warm reminded me a little bit of bug spray. Like just the off deep woods that you get and you spray on in the summer when you're camping. I got a little bit of that, like lemon and bug spray. I don't get that on cold, but on warm a little bit. So for me, it was just not my favorite. And again, there's going to be people that really love this, and just because I don't love it doesn't mean no one else will. But for me, this was a little bit of a pass. So that was lemon sugar and sage. I like these pods a lot better, actually. I wish the wax smelled like this, because this I can get behind. So lemon sugar and sage in the pods smell pretty good. And yeah, so the warmer, we'll take a closer look at that because it is Lemonly Yours. And you can see it lit up here on the front. And then on the inside, they show it unlit. There's what it looks like not lit up. And it is kind of like a grouted glass mosaic. So you have the glass pieces and then you have the grouted pieces. These ones tend to be fairly good performers. It is a 25-watt glass warmer. They tend to be better than your average glass warmer because they do have that grout to help hold some heat in. So they do tend to be reasonable performers in general. I haven't tried this particular warmer, but that style tends to do well. And again, that'll be 10% off in the month of June. And in Canada, it will be $71.10. In the US, I'll put the pricing here below. But they do have some more pictures of it here, lit and unlit, just showing the detail. So there we go. So that is cold and warm sniffs of lemon, sugar, and sage, the June scent of the month, and a little rundown of, what's coming in June. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have smelled these, if you got it in a whiff box, or if you're a consultant and also got the kit, let me know in the comments below what you think of this scent and how it performed in your home. I'd love to hear that in the comments below. And other than that, we will see you next time. Hope you're having a great week. Talk to you later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.